Well, it was a tough day for Red Raider fans as the football team fell in a shutout loss to the Oregon Ducks in the Orange Bowl. Case and Christy are standing by in Fort Lauderdale with how fans are responding to the close of this historic season. Case and Christy.
Yeah, Brittany, definitely a tough game to watch as a Tech fan, but what a season to follow through as a Red Raider. It's definitely, you could see the fans in the stand. It's about 75% there at Hard Rock Stadium.
And I think that says a lot about how the season has gone because of how many fans were making the trip here to Miami, you know, using their hard-earned money to get here to Miami. It's no small feat to have been here at the college football playoff and the quarterfinals that Tech was able to make. Again, it says a lot that there were so many fans in the stands. Be honest, it was a sad ending to this season. But I think, you know, we talked to Kirby Hocutt in our pregame show this morning, and he said that this is sustainable, that what has built this team this season is sustainable, and hopefully there are many more years to come or the seasons to come with a team like this.
You know, that's one thing that Case is pointing out that Kirby talked about, that this is sustainable. He's talked about, you know, we've had ups and we've had seasons where we really can escalate, but this is something that he sees is going to continue, and definitely something that you see in Coach Joey McGuire, because that's his passion and what he continues to push for the team in general. We saw a lot of heartache coming out of the stadium today, and it's really difficult. But one of the things to I guess kind of pause on is this is a moment where Texas Tech fans have never been. We've never escalated this far, and it's kind of like an escalator motion. We've got here, what's to come, and Joey has a podcast called What's Next, and you look at that, and it truly propels us to next season. What's next? And
you know, Coach is going to be here for years to come, and our offensive and defensive coordinators have extended their contracts as well, so they're going to be here. And so you think about, you know, what has been built this season, like Kirby said, is sustainable, and we can build on going into the next season. And like you said, was difficult to leave this game, to leave Hard Rock Stadium like this, but let's not forget, we had the Big 12 championship. There was so much history made in this season. A lot of fans will be remembering that for years to come. A lot of fans who we have talked about for this game, the last game, that generations have been waiting for a moment like this, and we made it to the college football playoff for the first time for Texas Tech history. History has been made, and although we will be leaving Miami with a loss this season, what a great season that a lot of fans have witnessed. So in Texas Tech fashion, what's next? Brittany, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you, Case and Christy. And while we just heard how fans are grappling with that loss off the field, KCPD News Channel 11's Pete Christie and Justin Margolis are standing by live on the field with how the team is feeling right now and looking forward to that future. Pete and Justin.
Hey there, Brittany. Yeah, some heavy hearts tonight. Really a hard loss at the Hard Rock Stadium. To get shut out, first time in 55 games since 2021 when they lost to Oklahoma State. Not the time to play your worst game, but it is what it is. And you got to keep your guns up, your head up. Long live the Matador. Good things are going to be coming in the future.
And, Pete, I talked to Ben Roberts after the game, and he talked about the fact that he was good with the fact that they played their hearts out in that game on defense. And he said he gave it his all in this game, and that defense had so many good plays in this. It's just the offense couldn't muster up enough in this game to come back. They had their chances, but in the end, they just couldn't do it, Pete.
Yeah, and afterwards, talking to Joey McGuire and Baron Morton, very emotional. This loss hurts.
It's no fun being in that locker room right now. I've said it all year long. Been doing this for 31 years. I've never been a part of a closer group of men, and never been so proud. You know, there's one thing that I told them, and I truly believe it. Like, when you do something that nobody's ever done what these guys did wearing this uniform ever. And so then the standard's set.
I love this university. Everything that it stands for. You know, I've been a Red Raider since I was a little kid, so you know, to get to do this year has been awesome. A great group of guys. Man, it's just been so fun just to, you know, put Texas Tech back on the map. And, you know, Lubbock deserves every bit of everything that happened this year. And, you know, we can hang our hat on something.
And Baron Morton, this had a rough game today, but this team would not be here without Baron Morton. So I hope those people hiding behind their keyboards writing some nasty stuff that I've been seeing, wake up, act like you've been here before, even though they've never been here before. First time in the college football playoffs quarterfinals.
And I want to tell the fans, I hope plenty of teams in the country wish they had that emotion and that passion from their quarterback and coach, and I bet all of them would want that and this opportunity that Texas Tech had this season, Pete.
No doubt. 12-2, first time ever to win 12 games, first time ever to get to the playoffs, first time ever to win a Big 12 championship. Thank you, Joey McGuire and Red Raider football, for all you've done for Red Raiders everywhere. Wrapping it up here at the Hard Rock, we'll send it back to you, Brittany.
All right, thanks, Pete and Justin. Thanks for all your coverage and helping us feel like we could be there at the game, too.